The following video is meant for the adult nerds in the community, so if you're under 13, please stop.
The 1990s keep on keeping on, I guess. Hello once again and welcome back to the Nerd Room. James Sharmack here once again with another Marvel Legends adult collectible review for you. So if you're under 12 years old, get out of here. This review isn't for you, sorry. So if you're 13 or above, stay a while. Get a popcorn, soda, whatever. So today we are looking at the Wendigo Wave, Boom Boom, Boomer, whatever figure you want to call her, whatever name you want to call her. It's fine by me. She's a fixture of the X-Force from the 1990s, which of course you know was the time to follow any X team because the X-Men was huge back in the day, or X whatever was huge in the day. So today we'll look at the figure, give it the usual review, see how it goes. If you guys like what I'm doing, hit that like button. If you want me to keep on doing what I'm doing, write a comment below, and we'll see how it goes for a while. You know how things are, so I could use also the moral support I can get. If you don't like it, so be it. Hit that dislike button. Let me know otherwise too. So, and of course, if you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel. You know, try to help the channel grow a little bit. Who knows? I don't know, but I do know we're doing this figure. We're going to start the review right now and take a look around the box and everything and see how it goes. Alright, so let's take a tour around the box as usual. As you can see, this box is not made for children. It's definitely made for a collectible. It's got a little more heft to it, a little durability, so you could, you know, hang it on a wall for display, store it or whatever. Anyways, as you can see, as usual with the window box, you have the full figure there. You have the body part from the Build-A-Wave. That's pretty cool. Legends on the top and X-Force and Boom Boom on the bottom. Nice artwork on the side. Isn't Rob Liefeld, but what can you do, right? More on the back. Got the same artwork, of course, on the top. What does the text say for character description? Tabitha Smith, alias Boom Boom, manipulates energy to create explosive time bombs that she can detonate at any moment. Because, you know, they use go willy-nilly with mutant powers, right? Anyways, so let's take a look at the other figures in the wave. Going strong. No MCU figures, all X-Men comic book figures. So we're going to go on, and you have the Wendigo figure on the left, which we will get to eventually. Looking forward to seeing how that build looks. We'll probably compare him to the Sasquatch and see if it's the same mold or whatnot. Another artwork on the side. Back to the front where we were. Same stuff as I said. X logo on the top there, and Wendigo in the corner. Legends on the top, X-Force, Boom Boom on the bottom. So let's rip open this box and take a tour on the figure, shall we? Alright, so let's take a look at the figure itself and the accessories it comes with. So first off the bat, let's get rid of the Build-A-Figure part. So this is the Wendigo left leg. We'll talk about him when we do the build. So let's talk about the figure herself right now before we talk about accessories. So the outfit is so early 90s, it's not even funny. The bright pastels, the bright neon, whatever. The teeny bopper with a bubble gum out, blowing out of her mouth, that's pretty cool. The oversized sunglasses, the hairdo. It's almost, you know, you almost wonder if she's a mold of the Dazzler figure they just put out, but who knows. Anyways, very 90s, very out there, you know, bright colors want to be seen, right? So taking a look at the one hand, it's obviously has that effect where she's forming the explosive or time bomb or whatever. That's pretty cool. We'll talk about later, but she has another hand when you can actually put a actual fireball in it, but we'll do that when we do the posing. And she comes with an alternate head where, you know, no bubble gum. So pretty cool. So she comes with small parts, obviously. So this is not a figure for children. Choking hazards and swallowing, whatever. Anyways, but I digress. Let's talk about posability and articulation, shall we? So right off the bat, her head goes back that far. That's pretty cool. But the collar kind of gets in the way. Has a little shifting action to her. But her head goes back that far. Kind of a little tilt. You could probably do that just to show an indifference or whatever. Head goes all the way around. Arm goes up that far. Goes all the way around. Get my hand out of the way. No bicep rotation, but she has a rotation to elbow and can go back and forth. Rotation to wrist and back and forth on the wrist. Diaphragm goes back that far. Goes forward that far. Don't force it. I'm trying to force it. Don't do it. You might break it. And rotation of the diaphragm. No waist rotation. Her legs go apart that far. Go forward and back that far. Rotation at the thigh. Double joint at the knee. No calf rotation, but she has an angle back and forth and pivoting. So probably get her in some crazy poses. Speaking of which, it's about that time, isn't it, kids, where we do the posing. So let's get on it. Now, pretty much like every other female figure I've ever encountered in the Marvel Legends line, she has a problem standing up when you're just trying to stand her up in a regular position, so you have to really work at it. And even now, she's just a little bit wobbly in the position I have her in now, and she'll probably fall down or whatever. But otherwise, it's a fine figure, very cool looking. Obviously, definitely a throwback to the 1990s and the X-Force and whatever. And speaking of the 1990s, I have the figures that I have so far from the 90s X-Force and Deadpool, just to show, I guess I'm building a team. Who knew? Alright, you guys, so those are my thoughts on Boom Boom, a character I know of. I'm not overly familiar with, but I know of her. Obviously, I've read her in passing through some of the X-Force books I have. I didn't really pay attention, but still, regardless, very cool action figure. Very definitely evocative of the 1990s, which, they've been doing lately with a lot of the X-Waves as of late. But, if it sells, it sells, right? And, that's kind of the audience we're looking for, is people like me, of course. And, getting nostalgic about the 1990s and whatever. But it is what it is. Still very cool. Glad to have her. Didn't even know I was building an X-Force wave, or team. Well, I am, so that's going to be pretty cool when I can get it done, I suppose. So, if you're familiar with X-Force, of course, going to want it. If you want a character, of course, you're going to get it. And, of course, if you're going to build the Wendigo, you got to have it. So, it's just, very cool. Glad I have her in the collection, I guess. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this review. You know the drill. I'm doing this until, I get shut down or whatever. So I want to thank you guys for watching it so far. The comments you've given me so far to keep the channel going. Appreciate it. And thank you guys for subscribing. I got another subscriber, so I'm up to 196. So thank you guys for sticking in around. We are going to finish this wave one way or another. I don't care. We'll do it. And we will build the Wendigo. But we'll see what happens, in the next month or so. But until then, crossing the fingers, trying to keep my channel more steered towards the adults and away from the children, even though some agency will say that an action figure is a kid's toy. Of course, the adult community says otherwise, but we're in the wrong, I guess. So they tell us what's what. So anyways, thank you guys for watching this review, and of course, come back for more reviews. And as I say always, keep on collecting and keep up with your hunts.